What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. Welcome to Everlasting Awareness, all right? Back at it again with another YouTube video for the channel. Now, I've been on a roll with the YouTube shorts, but today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about why you need to start investing even while having a 9 to 5 job or whatever, even while having a job just in general. Now, I know that a lot of people no longer have jobs because a lot of these companies been doing layoffs, and you know it's honestly been very, very sad to see in real time. And a lot of people lose a sense of identity when they lose their job. Now, investing or trading, whatever one you feel more comfortable with doing, as long as you get into the money, it is one of the most it's one of the best experiences you will have, but it's also one of the experiences that will teach you how to be a patient individual. All right. Now, a lot of people have the brain of instant gratification. I want it right now. If I don't get it right now, then I'm angry at the world. But life itself doesn't operate like that. You understand what I'm saying? With life, you have to learn, you have to learn how to be patient. You have to learn how to go at your own pace. You have to learn how to be disciplined, be consistent, and not compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 10. All right. Now, me personally, I've been investing in the stock market now for 3 years. 3 years is some change. And, you know, it's it's been good to me, to say the least, right? I thank the Most High God for the skill of learning how the rich stay rich and learning how wealthy people stay wealthy. Because a lot of us working these 9 to 5 jobs, or we in the gig economy, or we doing this, that, and the third, whatever, it's not meant to get you rich. It should just be looked at as a stepping stone. What's meant to get you rich is ownership, right? Now, if you work in your 9 to 5 job, right, or whatever, you work in a job in general, that is your first quote unquote business partner, right? And a lot of us, obviously, we don't like the 9 to 5 system. We don't want to stay trapped there because we see it in real time that companies are not paying you your worth. All right. We're seeing it in real time that, you know, a lot of the times we have this set salary or this set hourly wage, but it's not enough to help you keep up with the cost of living. And it's all by design, right? Ever since school, we was taught how to be employees. We was taught how to work for money, how to trade time for money, have a structured life. But when you're out here in the real world, there is no sense of structure. You know, it's either you're gonna have the hunger, the ambition, the drive to come out here and get it, or you're gonna be stuck, right, in a cycle. And nobody wants to be stuck in a cycle, bro. Nobody wants to be broke. Nobody wants to be struggling. Nobody wants to be stressing over money or stressing over bills. Like, because stress is it's a destroyer. You understand what I'm saying? It'll destroy you internally, right? So the reason why I tell you guys, make sure y'all investing, or why you should start investing even while working your job, is so that you're not stressing over finances, bro. Money itself is a tool, right? And it doesn't take a day off. It's not gonna call in sick. It doesn't need a day off. It doesn't need um, to ask for permission to do anything. It's meant to grow. And a lot of times we tend to get on these social media apps and we tend to subconsciously compare our lives to somebody else. You'll see somebody else being successful, or you'll see somebody else doing X, Y, and Z, and you automatically have this negative energy towards the person because you probably don't feel like you could do it. You stuck at the 9 to 5 job thinking a certain type of way, thinking like an employee, depending on the paycheck and not thinking outside of the box, saying, how can I make my paycheck in a day or in a week? Or how can I make the amount of money that I'm making at the job? How can I make that in a month, the same amount or more, learning the skills, right? Now, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not a financial guru. I don't have no course to sell y'all. I'm not none of that, bro. I'm a person that's learning from experience because experience is the best teacher. You understand what I'm saying? You can watch all the YouTube videos you want. You can learn all the you could go listen to any video you want. You could go buy any course you want, but you only gonna really learn off of experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the truth be told, nobody can predict the future. Nobody can tell you what the stock market gonna do. None of these people on the internet got the answers, bro. They don't. They just try to sell you this. If you listen to me, then you're gonna know what you're doing. No, bro. I can't tell you what the stock market about to do tomorrow. I can make a prediction. I can sit there and say stock market gonna go up, but it could go down. I can sit there and say stock market might tank, but it could go up. The stock market could consolidate the whole day, but nobody has the answers, right? All right. Another thing too. Um, you need money out here in this world, bro, to be free. Let's just be honest, bro. You need it out here in this world to be free. You know, if there's things that you want to do in life, it's gonna require capital. You gotta eat. You gotta clothe yourself. You gotta maintain a roof over your head. You gotta make sure your bills is paid. You have to. If there's things that you want to purchase out here in the world, bro, you gonna need the piece of paper. You gonna need the tool, the money, cause that's all that it is. And you cannot, you know what I'm saying? Like in life, you should not have the mentality of I can't do it. Or you shouldn't have the mentality of, oh, look at this person, who they think they are. Some of y'all getting mad because Elon about to be a trillionaire. Why? No, not one person needs that much money in life. That's the truth. But what can you do about it? Nothing. You can't do nothing about it. He has a company that's a publicly traded stock. Why not buy shares into the company that you can make money with the company? I don't own a Tesla right now at this present moment, but that's the car that I want. But outside of that, I own Tesla stock. You know, so it's just ways that you got to think of life, bro. Like you cannot hate on somebody for getting rich. You cannot hate on somebody for building wealth. That's just showing you that it's possible too. Because at the end of the day, what people do with their money is between them and that's it. It's between them and themselves. You cannot tell somebody what to do with their money. Oh, there's world hunger. Oh, there's poverty. Oh, there's homeless people. We know this already. It's obvious. We see it every day, especially living out here in New York City. But how about you have that drive and that ambition to get rich and get wealthy so that you can take care of the homeless or you can take care of the whatever, however way you want to take care of the world. How about you do that? Learn how to trade, learn how to invest your money. Whatever you do with your money is between you and you. That's it. Because we all be saying what we would do if we had the money to do so. But then sometimes we get some money and you barely probably want to help people out that's close to you. If they in need. You know? Because we know that it costs to live, bro. It's tough out here. Let's just keep it 100. It's tough out here, bro. But it's also your perception. How are you perceiving your life? You cannot dislike somebody that, excuse me, created a job and that's giving people jobs. Can't dislike them for that. Create your own job. Create a job for yourself. Do that. You know? Oh, everybody's not gonna be an entrepreneur. Okay, but everybody can still invest some money. That's a job. You run it like a business. Red days, discounts. Green days, you making profit. Rinse and repeat. Learn how to manage money. The money that you are making from the 9 to 5 job or whatever job you working. Learn how to manage that. If you're able to save a couple dollars, learn how to save a couple dollars. Don't go back to zero. Don't spend everything that you have. Because now you really got to wait 2 weeks for another check. It's not always about how much money we making. It's about how much are we keeping. How much do you have working for you? Because the money will work harder for you. The more that it compounds over time, than you will for it, bruh. But it's up to you. It's not up to somebody else. Nobody's gonna come and save you. And the job is not obligated to take care of you. That's another thing. Like y'all put too much faith into the job, and I'm saying investing while having a 9 to 5 job. But the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because y'all put a lot of faith into the job, not knowing that anything will happen to the company. Company could shut down. Now you out of a job, so you didn't have nothing to fall back on. But if you have investments, if you have assets, you have something to fall back on. It's about compounding the interest. It's about compounding the skill. Because investing is a skill, bro. Trading is a skill. That is a skill that nobody can take away from you. It's a risk, but every day is a risk. You come outside, it's a risk. You don't know what's gonna happen throughout the day. You're not Houdini, but you gotta make it a priority because you don't get rich working a 9 to 5, bro. You get rich owning assets. You get wealthy owning assets. Learning what a dividend is. What is a dividend? When a company pays you for owning their stock. You could reinvest the dividends, or you could put the dividends into another company. Does it get taxed? Yes, but it doesn't get taxed at a higher rate as if you work in 9 to 5. You gotta think like owners, bro. Some people just want to waste their time doing stupid stuff, waste their time spilling their seed and chasing women and doing this, that, and the third, and trying to look cool and trying to look rich and wealthy. No, bro, get to the money. Think like an owner. Do that. Own the real estate. A lot of these buildings, bro, a lot of these buildings are gonna continuously go up in value, right? They're gonna continuously go up in value as time progresses on this planet, bro. That's real estate. Somebody getting paid. Whether you're getting paid every month or you getting paid every 3 months, you getting paid. But you got to think outside of the 9 to 5, because the 9 to 5 is a structure, bro. Time is not even real. All we have is the present moment. They created time to keep you in a loop, but it's man-made. The structure of the job is to get you to not think for yourself, to not understand that you have free will to do what you want to do. And yes, 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 you need capital. You need capital in order to invest. That is a fact. You're not about to just invest $10 and become a millionaire tomorrow. No, it don't work like that, bro. You have to rewire your brain. You have to look at reality for what it is. Everything takes time and energy, effort, and patience, bro. And consistency and discipline. Look at your stocks as soldiers that's working for you. Every time you purchase either a fractional share or full share of a company, it's soldiers that's working for you. And their job is to bring you back more money. Nobody's gonna come and save you, bro. Nobody cares about what you're going through. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, nobody cares, bro. Because everybody's going through their own things. Everybody got their own life to focus on. But we've been bamboozled throughout our lives, bro, to trade time for money. But the time we can't get back, the money you can always make. They print it. The time you can't get back. So people are programmed to spend 30 to 40 years at a company or working in the job system and then get a retirement party and then get a pension and then have a little bit of life left to live and then croak. That's not a fair system. But nobody ever said life was going to be fair. It's either you figure this thing out or you don't. Nobody cares, bro. And that's just the truth. We live in a world full of people that don't have empathy, right? But me, I be trying to help people because when I'm in the stock market and I'm looking at the stock market go crazy, I'm like, damn, like I wish everybody was doing this. Not saying it's easy. It's not easy because you got to have the psychology. When the red days come, you cannot be quick to sell your stocks because then you really lose money. You know? But listen, man, Perception is everything. Retain your energy too. That's another thing. Y'all walk around this planet wasting your seed, bro. Like it's like you don't have no care in the world. When you gotta really care. You gotta care about yourself. All right. But this is just a quick video for the channel. It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness, Everlasting Awareness, man. Yes, sir.